Hello, my name is Erin Greenwell, and I am the writer and director of Overnight Book. Overnight Book is a loose adaptation of an experience I had as a teenager growing up in the Midwest. I visited New York and I met an older man who was a friend of my brother's, and he was the first gay man I ever knew. And he was also the first proud, confident, and openly artistic person I ever met. And his experience in simply being out was enough for me to believe that I could leave the Midwest and I could become an artist, and most importantly I could come out as a lesbian and seek love and seek truth and seek art and all the things that I think most people when they're queer have to do. I think queer is more than sexuality. I think sometimes being queer is just first owning your sexuality, but then it allows you to become so much more, and usually that leads to what you want to do in life, whether it's art or career, who you love, or even something as simple as where you live. And so the film is an homage to someone who wasn't that famous, but to me he was an instrumental person in my life and just being himself. And so his art, or the book that he wrote, was what he taught me, which was to never be ashamed of who you are and to always say, speak your own personal truth.
When Stephen decides to leave Ireland, I forge in the smithy of my soul the uncreated conscience of my race. What does that mean to you?
He's a smithy, so makes horseshoes. The horseshoes are exposing the reality of experience.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it. Just lose the question mark and you're perfect.
Yeah. Can I have a cigarette?
The confrontation scene, a lot of times I feel like in movies, when someone stands up, there's actually a scene before it where they actually found the courage to stand up. And what I mean by that is there's a scene where she confronts her mentor, and she's sort of stopped believing in him, and in telling him to help her, she's going to eventually realize that no one's going to help her. She has to help herself, and it's sort of a humiliating but necessary experience for the both of them, where he kind of realizes he's been this big fish in a very small pond by mentoring this one person in a small hometown, and she has the realization that she can't rely on anyone. That experience actually came out of having to quickly rewrite the scene, and they were supposed to go to the park and have a long conversation. We ran out of time, and I said, just have her throw the books at the car, and it's just going to be so sad and so crushing, and just have her say, what's the point? And I asked the actress, do you know what that means? And the actress was like, what's the point in trusting anyone's going to love me? What's the point in trusting anyone's going to understand me? What's the point in trusting anyone's what's the point in trusting that anyone's going to rescue me? And so that scene is to me, I feel like that's the scene where actually both of those people realize they have to tell their truths. It's not when they actually do show up for themselves, but that scene is the scene where they're both confronting each other to be stronger for themselves.
Fucking up my car!
Right, your car, not fucking me, your car! One of those people used to be my friend, okay? Okay? So it's really hard.
Who? The driver?
She wasn't the main one.
Oh, okay, I got it. Bitch got promoted and now you're left standing at the dock. Fuck her! Cut her loose!
She's not a bitch! It's more complicated than that.
You know what? I just don't have time for this, Mary. Just get in the fucking car.
You're a fucking liar, you know that? When are you gonna help me with my presentation?
Oh, is that what all this is about? Okay, you'll get your little book report. You'll get your A. You'll be the belle of the fucking ball.
Quit wasting my time and deliver.
wasting your time? That's rich. You know what? I'm so tired of babysitting you. Fucking yes. I wish I had your life, Mary. Be like a fucking vacation. So what is it? Are you pregnant?
No.
You got AIDS?
No.
Are you gay? Speak! Sing it in fucking Portuguese, Mary. What is it?
You promised me you would help me. So just fucking do it! You're the expert. Dazzle me, blow me